Hello and welcome to ESL Lab Miami. I'm Kathy and this is our 7th episode. Today I'm going to talk about the present perfect tense. Now, if you are at all familiar with the present perfect tense, it may seem complicated to you. In fact, it may seem like a big mud puddle, heavy and mucky. So, that's just more reason to put on your waterproof work boots and get into the mud puddle and see what it's all about. First, we're going to take a look at the form. The present perfect is used with two verbs, have and the past participle. The past participle is the third form of the verb. Regular verbs end with ed, and irregular verbs have their own form, so they could be the same as the simple past or different. Laura has already left her house. Has already left is the present perfect. Left is the past participle. They have not eaten breakfast yet. Eaten is the past participle here. And take a look at those time words, already and yet. We're going to see them again. Now let's take a look at when we use the present perfect. We use it to describe an action that happened in the past in a time that is not specified. For example, she has been to Paris. When? We don't know. We only know that sometime in her life, and she's still alive, by the way, she has gone to Paris. They have met your cousin. We only know that means sometime in their lives they have met your cousin. Apparently, when is not important here. We also use it for repeated actions. For example, she has been to Paris twice. Or, he has seen the movie Shrek 5 times. And we use it for an action that started in the past and continues. We have lived here since 2005. We have lived here for 3 years. That means that we moved here in 2005. The present perfect and the simple past are very closely related, but the present perfect is for actions that are not finished. I have been in class for 20 minutes. That means I am still in class. I was in class for 1 hour yesterday. Yesterday is over. Let's take a look at those time words. Yet and already and for and since are often used with the present perfect. Yet and already are used to show emphasis as to whether or not something has or has not happened. I have not called the doctor yet. I have already taken some Tylenol. If the sentence is negative, use yet. And notice where they come in the sentence. Yet is at the end of the sentence, and already is in the middle of the two verbs. For is used to show duration. He has had that car for 6 years. Since describes a specific time. He has had that car since 2002. There are some mucky spots in the puddle, but don't let those trip you. The verb have could be tricky when it's the helping verb and the main verb. He has had a hard day. Don't let it confuse you. It's perfectly correct. Contractions can also be confusing. He's gone for the day. He's going for the day. Those sentences have 2 different meanings, so be careful. The present perfect or the simple past, when you're talking about recent time, could be interchangeable. That means either one could be correct. He has finished his test, or he finished his test. He has already seen that movie, or he saw that movie. And finally, watch out for the passive. It has 3 verbs. She has been married for 2 years. Has been married. Has because you're using the present perfect. been because it's passive, and married is the main verb. Well, that's it for today. Thanks for listening. And you can find some practice exercises at my blog, eslabmiami.blogspot.com.